How you doing? I thought I would change the atmosphere a little bit and sit on my steps. I am just mentally drained. It's a lot going on in the world, needless to say, but as well as today is November the 6th, Election Day. It's amazing how we have to push and push and push for so many people to get out and vote, but they want change. Change only happens when you do something about it. Or maybe you don't want the change. I voted because I'm expecting change. I'm expecting change. I need change. I need to protect the benefits that I have right now. My medical, for number one, I am in the process of having surgeries done. And when I was working, I was not able to go to the surgeons that I'm able to go to now. I mean, just life. It's almost like damn if you do, damn if you don't. But this video per se is not all about voting because right about now it's about 8 o'clock and the polls should be closed or maybe they stay open to 9. But I voted early voting, so it's over with. But it's just amazing how we have to push. I can understand if maybe transportation, there's a reason why you cannot get out there and vote. So many people have fought for us to get our behinds out there and vote. We just take so much for granted, and enough is enough. And enough is all I'm going to say about that because I have voted and I am going to exercise my rights and I have done so. I am exhausted. I am able to do about a good 4 hours. I told you that I was going to be talking to you and just kind of chilling on my steps because my back kind of hurt, and back is hurting, and what else? So, therapy. About time I go to therapy, I'm there for about an hour, 20 minutes, an hour, and 30 minutes. But praise be to God that they are able to get my arm all the way up, like so, and then get my arm out at a 90-degree angle right here. Now, I'm unable to do that, and I don't know why the heck it hurts when it comes down. So, going up when they do it, I'm like, please don't watch my facial expressions. My eyes are like teary because it hurts, and I am on a pain pill. But at the end of the day, um, no pain, no gain, right? So they're able to get my arm all the way up. I am able to do about, let's see, that's about 30, right? 30. So I am able to go about 30% on my own. And this whole disability thing, I want to hurry up, get well, but I'm on God's timing right now. So get well and be able to have my second surgery. I do not want to carry this thing out to next year. I am over it. As you say, enough. Hashtag enough. I need to get my power back, get my strength back. I am just now saying I'm safe. I am safe in my own home. I am safe. I am back to starting feeling good about me. Going through trauma and having post-traumatic stress disorder, your emotions are just like all over the place. And people are like, are you dating? Do you have someone? I am an emotional damn wreck. So I wouldn't even think about dating someone. Even if someone wanted to date me, I wouldn't even see it. I'm just like tunnel vision. Even when it's time to go to the grocery store, I'm going in, getting what I need to get, and getting my behind out. And I certainly haven't been anywhere. I don't know. Where does one go? I feel as though the man for me is going to be introduced to me, because the man for me is not hanging out at no Applebee's or at no Chili's or walk in the mall, because he's probably like me, staying home, probably cooking something and ordering off doggone Amazon, because we just don't want to do the crowds, or we're coming home and working on the next project, constantly spinning, our wheels and trying to make it. I don't want to be check to check. Who does? Well, maybe you. But for me, I don't. I need to be able where I have 2 to 3 months, if not 6 months, of this entire household of mine in the bank. Um, and of course, I don't have that. So I have been tweeting, I have been doing Instagram, I have been hitting the celebrities that I know that come into town. Everybody wants to come into Vegas, and most artists would love to have a residency here. So you're either trying to do something in Vegas, or of course, you want to be over at the Blue Note over in Tokyo, or over in Dubai. But at the end of the day, we're here in Vegas, and I had put a challenge out, and I still don't see anything. I don't know any other resources of people helping survivors, and that is just a damn shame. So maybe I should say it another way, meaning, um, let's talk about the folks that worked at the event. If you were helping a friend as a vendor, you probably didn't get paid anyway because you were helping your friend. So, of course, you don't want to file a claim against your friend. I wouldn't. What about if you were an employee like myself? Okay, so an employee like myself, you were either making 8, 9, 10, 11, $12 an hour. That's reality. 8, 9, 10, 11, $12 an hour. Process that for a few moments. Just for the weekend. That's all I'm talking about. So maybe you worked Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So let's say you did 10 hours at $10 an hour. You made $100. So now by the time I took the taxes out of that, you've seen about $75, right? So now you got $75 that you made maybe on Friday, $75 you made on Saturday, maybe you made $100 on Sunday. So you're about $250. You with me? Put that 250 to the side. 250. Running. Running. Trying to save your life. As a regular employee, I'm not talking about a bartender where maybe you could have made $1,000 on tips or what have you, but who is to say? Because you wouldn't have gotten your tips. It's an average of what you would have got on Sunday because no one knows. So I'm talking about the basic employee, those that kept the grounds clean, those that cleaned up the bathroom, those that took the tickets at the ticket counter, those that gave the VIP wristband. That's where I fell in at. Hospitality. That's what the numbers were. So $250, one whole year of my life have been taken away from me. $250. I can't put a price tag on my life. But right now, I'm thinking $250. And I'm going through all this shit. $250. $50. I just want to slap my damn self. Yes, I got my hair done. Thank you again. Thank you, Joyce, for coming and blessing me. That's what I'm talking about, having resources and having friends. But anyway, I'm gonna talk about that in a few moments. So $250. Now, granted, that was not my primary job, but I was injured. I lost all my wages on the primary job. I felt like I hustled backwards. That's what I did. I hustled backwards. Can't even lift my shoulder. I don't know if you can see downstairs, but downstairs I sleep. That's my bed. That is my bed. These are my blankets because I can't go up and down the stairs. Right now I'm on the stairs and I slide down the steps because I have to make sure I don't freaking fall or I don't lose my balance. So I thought I would change the scenery a little bit. Um, this is where I'm stuck. I'm honestly stuck on the damn steps right now. But let's go back to Instagram, and everybody got these blockers, which I call gatekeepers because I was a hell of a gatekeeper myself. So, but anyway, tagging them, and I'm saying, if you are an artist in Vegas, it could have been your event. So just because it was a country event, don't like dismiss that or not let it resonate with you because it could have been your event. Could have been jazz, could have been reggae, could have been an R&B. Heaven knows if it was a R&B, you damn sure wasn't gonna get no help. So I'm just saying, I'm keeping it real. Um, my shoulder hurts. We need to help. There's thousands of survivors, even if it's 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 per survivor. If you say, now look, I'm not talking to you that's struggling check to check to check because that's where I am. I can give somebody $5, somebody $10. This is not a call to you. This is a call for you that can start at 100 grand, anywhere from 100 to 500,000 to 1 million. You know who you are because I know you have it. And I think you need to open up a foundation. I know you give to American Cancer Society. I give too. If I hit the lotto tomorrow, I will open up my own damn foundation and give to survivors. That's how important it is to me because I know what they're going through because I was there. Survivors, no survivors. We know the genuine hug. We know the genuine love. And I belong to a church about 5,000 people. Not one, not one that smile in my face every Wednesday, every Sunday. Praise the Lord, Shay. God bless you. You are so strong, girl. You gonna pull up out of this. You are so strong. I feel like slapping the shit out of the next person that tells, oh, maybe I ought to make this one rated R. Didn't know I was gonna go there. But anyway, um, I feel like slapping the shit out of the next person that tell me, girl, you so strong. I haven't been to church since the beginning of September because my church, we hug on each other, touch your neighbor 2 or 3 times. I don't want nobody touching me. So while I feel like I feel, I need not to be sitting in the house of the Lord. Talk to your neighbor. I don't feel like talking to my neighbor. Tell your neighbor God is good. You about to have a breakthrough. I don't feel like saying all of that. What I'm trying to work on right now is getting help for those that I know that need help. And as working in the entertainment industry, I cannot believe that this is such a task and this is a doggone struggle. For someone to open up a foundation and help some survivors that work the concert making 8, 9, 10, $11 an hour, picking up trash, serving food, dealing with drunks, moving out of the way of fights, and then you got some damn idiot shooting people, but like I said, I don't believe that's what happened. I'm going to go to my grave with saying I felt the shooter was on the ground. I felt like a shooter was on top of my head. That's what I'm going to go to my grave with. Now, whatever they want to come out and say, howsoever let it be. Will we ever really know? No. You know what the people want you to know. So I emailed, not really email, I tweeted, Instagram, Bruno Mars, Cher, Ricky Martin, J Lo, Beyonce, um, Mariah Carey. So if you're their gatekeeper, I know you got my Instagram. You could be anonymous, honey, because I've worked with some of the best. I was on an artist boat about 2 weeks ago. I'm not telling you who boat I was on, but I was on the boat. I was relaxing because I want to make sure I still have access. Like I said, I will open it up for you. I will do all the legwork for you, but I need you to plant that seed, and we need to be able to help 100 survivors, 200 survivors. Why would you want to pay the IRS when you can donate? Um, doesn't you don't you feel get good when you give? I know I do. I don't have much, but I enjoy giving. I enjoy knowing that I can help somebody else. I may not have financial means today, just today, because I had it yesterday, just today. But what I do have is this right here and this right here. And I'm going to be the voice. I know how to set up a foundation. I know how to run a foundation. My foundation that is still up and running is Heart and Soul Hospitality Corporation. Where do you think the name came from? My heart. And it was about helping people getting jobs so that you can feel a part of the community, where you feel like you're a part of society. Society don't owe you nothing. Get out there and work. But if I can help them, I can educate them, I can give them a tool, some type of skill where you can get out in the hospitality industry and be competitive. Just as good as someone with a degree and don't know shit. You have learned from me. 15 years in the casino industry. Prior to that, I worked for Morgan Stanley. Prior to that, I worked at the banks. Prior to that, I was a compliance officer, an underwriter, doing loans. So it's just a matter of time before I have myself back together. Because I'm not one that's going to be sitting around being on somebody's damn disability where you're going to be in control of how much you're going to send me weekly or every 2 weekly. Every 2 weeks, you're going to be issuing me out some check. No, this right here. And if I have to set up the foundation myself, I will. But I shouldn't have to because I worked your concerts. If I called your name, I worked your concerts. Britney Spears, I worked your concert. J Lo, I worked your. As a matter of fact, I can do your whole show. I worked your show. Cher, I worked your show. Steve Harvey, I worked your show. I was responsible for bringing 100 volunteers when you did the neighborhood awards. It used to be the hoodie awards. I'm that same LiShey that was helping picking the people back and forth to. I'm gonna tell you this, and then that's how you're gonna know that it was me. Downstairs when the cars was going back and forth transportation, bringing the folks over to the Luxor, over at Mandalay Bay when you were giving the awards out, how we walked everybody all over. I'm that same person. When it came time to read the teleprompter, I was the one up there that didn't have my glasses and couldn't even read the teleprompter. But my students were up there. I'm that same person. So I know how to put on a show. I know how to put on a concert. I just need your help. I need your help. I'm asking for your help. Let's try to get together and help the people in Las Vegas. Now, I know most of the people that were here don't live in Vegas, they live elsewhere. So at the end of the day, the foundation, because it's, no state tax here, we'll open up the foundation here and they can just write us a letter. Verify and prove that they were there, because it's always one. Verify that they were here. We go through the basics, confidentiality, and we send them up to $3,000 or whatever your rent is. We just pay 1 month of your rent, 1 month of your gas, 1 month of your electricity bill, just so they can breathe, just to be able to breathe for 30 days. 30 days where you do not have to worry where your rent is coming from, just for 30 days. In the name of Jesus, I pray that someone sees this video and share this video. This is a message. I don't know how else to get it out there, but I'm going to be obedient. And now I'm starting to write down my 60-day goal. 60 day. November, December. Because each time I do a video, I get stronger and I get stronger. And I'm going to be given a platform one day. And I'm going to tell everybody to go to these YouTubes. And I'm going to say, I have put it out there that the people in Las Vegas need help. The survivors are not a part of what you've heard about, the GoFundMe funds. Because I know you're probably thinking, what happened to that $34 million? Shit, I want to know what happened to the $34 million. I received a letter and said that I didn't qualify. I don't know what happened to it. All I know, I didn't get $1. And a couple people that I know that was shot and was in the hospital 10, 14 days, they didn't get any money. But, we can't worry about that because that was last year. That was history. If you can do something, Neo, this is your hometown. I need you to do something. Floyd Mayweather, make it rain. Make it rain. If you can make it rain, make it rain. Make it rain. But you're making it rain and it's going towards a cause. It's going towards helping somebody stay in their home. It's doggone Thanksgiving time. It's Christmas time. I didn't have Thanksgiving last year. I didn't have I don't know what I'm going to do this year Thanksgiving. I'm for sure not going to spend no $50 on no turkey when I got to pay my light bill. Now that is foolish. I'm not going to be passing out no Christmas gifts and stuff like I got money. Now that is foolish. If I buy anybody some damn Christmas socks, it's going to be for myself. Now that I'm not even going to worry about. Trying to buy somebody a gift when I laid here on this sofa. Let me do it one more time. I laid on that couch right there for 4 months. And nobody came to see how I was doing. I haven't been to church in 6 weeks. And I work at the church, volunteering. Anybody come to see me? So now you have to say to yourself, can't be mad. Because when you volunteer at the church, you're not doing it for the church. You're doing it for the man upstairs. And I pray that he hears me. I pray that he sees my tears. Because I know favor is all over me. I have made it this far. And I have made it so that I can be the voice. And I have made it so that I can help somebody else. And I am going to help somebody else. By the way, if you don't have a lawyer and you were there email me so I can get you an attorney. Shay Johnson at Cox.net. Shey Johnson at at Cox Cox.net. I hope and pray that you are taking a few minutes to yourself. I know about the time I go to therapy, mental therapy, go to physical therapy, I'm walking out with ice. I am exhausted. And then with my foundation, I still have to do the taxes. You still got to file paperwork with the Secretary of State. You still have to handle your business. And I don't have anybody here helping me. I don't have anybody here helping me. This is why you have to hang out with people that are smarter than you. Because when they're smarter than you can say, hey, I need you to come over here and put this and this and this together. Well, guess what? I don't have that. So I'm laying here trying to work on taxes so I can file taxes because this right here, what I'm going through, is temporary. This is the setup for something greater. I know one thing for sure is that I believe in me and God has dropped this in my spirit. And I remember being at work and was making great money. And God said, open up a foundation and teach people how to do events, teach people how to be competitive in the casino industry that may have gone to prison, that may have gone through domestic violence. So I don't have no pride. Because you have seen me in my pajamas. You have seen me without having a bra on, everything hanging low. Because this ain't about me. This is about helping somebody else. Because see, what they're not going to tell you about is the people that have committed suicide since all this has happened. People are giving up hope. There's another Facebook page. There's three other Facebook page, and you must be a survivor, victim, if you will, or the family of one of the 58 angels to get access to this page. And when I go on this page, it's people still talking about them being afraid to go to Costco's, running out of Costco's, hearing sounds, still having nightmares. I'm still having nightmares, but I'm learning how to breathe through them. I'm still sleeping with the light on. I got my security cameras all around the house, but it's the mind games and it's the stuff that's here that we still have to constantly work on. So I need you. I'm challenging you. And I'm not saying do it all by yourself. Macy Gray, Missy Elliott, 50 Cent. What about us? What about us? The ones that look like me. What about me? What about us? I'm going to leave you with that. But I need your help. I am getting ready to send this Instagram. So maybe eventually the gatekeepers will let you see the YouTube video. Election day. We'll see what happens in a couple of hours. God bless you. And I pray to God that you have voted because you do matter. Survivors, the weather has changed. It's beautiful. Get out and walk. Even if you just go get yourself some ice cream, go sit in the park, look in a magazine, and then just come home. Because I've been there where I didn't want to get up for days, wash up, didn't want to brush my teeth. So this is why I schedule all my appointments 9, 10 o'clock in the morning, because I have to set myself up to have to make myself get up. And I don't even really care if I put on the same clothes. Oh, haha. I got an aha moment for you. I went to therapy and had my shoes on backwards, but my ankle um is in a lot of pain. But with the shoe being on backwards, I had Uggs on, so you really couldn't tell with Uggs on. I had the shoe on backwards, and it felt so great. I felt like my ankle was being supported really really well. So I got ready to lay back, and I leaned up on, you know how they put the pillows up underneath your leg, and I go, I believe my shoes is on backwards. I couldn't do nothing but sit there and laugh at myself. So when you can laugh at yourself, the healing is beginning. So that was just one thing I did. I've been doing a couple of dumb things, but I ain't gonna call myself a dummy. But there's a few things that I have done. So just laugh at yourself. Laughter is good. Laughter is a part of healing. So don't forget, if you were there and you do not have an attorney, call me so that I can help you. If you're still in need of counseling, call me. Or email me. I'm real easy to find. You can find me on Facebook, or you could just Google my name, LiShey Johnson. LiShey Johnson. You know, the internet is a bad something. It'll let you know if people is legit or not legit. Do your research on me. I'm available. Let's make something happen this year. 60 days and counting. God bless you. Have a great night.